Well, hello guys, AL123 here, and today, as you can see, we are doing the Monastery of Spinjitzu. As you can see, this set was featured in Season 1, as we all know, until it was burnt down. It does contain all 6 ninja, Sensei Wu and Whiplash, the skeleton. There's the front of the box, and flipping this round to the back, there we can see everything that this set does, including the fact that it contains all 4 golden weapons, and then as we saw it in the show up there, and yeah, all of the features. So now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at the minifigures. So there they all are, including the set itself. We've got from left to right Sensei Wu, Nia, Cole, Jay, Zane, Kai, Lloyd and Whiplash. So that is the order that we are going to look at them in. So starting off with Sensei Wu, we can see great figure. He does come with the bow staff there. This definitely does resemble the 2011 version of Sensei Wu where he was in his black kimono robe, so that is a nice throwback there. You can see the leg detailing, and of course he does have the Sensei Wu beard and the hat. You can see the face does look quite shocked. That is his, I think it was the movie face, I'm not sure. And you can see he does look quite happy under that. And we've got the new torso detailing there, which I do think looks really nice. And then there you can see the back print with the little dragon on the back there. So yeah, that is it for Sensei Wu. So next up we have got Nia here in her ninja robes. She does come with this spear here. And then you can see all of her torso and leg detailing. Of course the brand new legacy masks, which I really do like these new masks there. You can see it's moulded in the red and blue. There you can see her face print, which I think is the same version that was on her casual clothes. And there you can see the second face, which looks a little bit more angry, and then the back print there. Then of course the back of the brand new legacy mask, which does look really nice. Of course this does kind of limit head articulation because of the back bit there, but it's not that bad, it's not that big of a problem. It does look pretty nice, and that's all that matters to me. So yeah, that is it for Nia. Next up is Cole. Now he does come with a Scythe of Quakes, but that is currently in the set at the minute. And there you can see all of his torso and leg detail. The face print there, which is his movie face, which doesn't bother me. It's a good face. It basically looks the same as his old show face, so I'm not too bothered. It's just kind of a new variant on it. This one especially so. And there you can see the back print, and of course the legacy mask, which again, not too big of a problem, but you know, it is still there, and of course that is moulded in black and brown. So that's it for Cole. Next up is Jay. Really do like this suit for Jay. Obviously it's the legacy suit again, and new mask there. He has got the old movie face underneath. I do wish they would at least reprint these to match how it looks in the show, like with the fainter freckles and actual expressions that look like they do in the show. Because I'm not a big fan of Jay's redesign at all. And you can see the second face and the back detail, but yeah, it's not too big of a problem, the face there. And there you can see the mask on. Again, not going to even mention it at the time. But next up we have got Zane here. Again, legacy suit, really nice torso and leg detailing there. You can see with the golden dragon and the legacy mask. Underneath he has got that movie face there, which this side does look pretty good. I am quite a big fan of this face itself. But then when you turn it around, there is the horror that should never see the light of day, and that is this really creepy face that should have been destroyed. They really should have got rid of this face when they started putting these into the show sets, because Zane has never made that expression in the show. This one is like an absolute necessity. They need to reprint to match the show designs, because that is creepy. There you can see that with the mask on, which we shouldn't see. And of course you can see the back detail and yeah, the back of the mask. Next up we have got Kai. You can see the legacy torso and leg detail and the face print. Again, same complaint is with Jay and Zane. I do wish they reprinted the faces to match the show, and especially got rid of this little bandana, band-aid, whatever you want to call that. But yeah, it is what it is. You can see the face there. You can see the back detailing and this face, which isn't too bad. I just wish they kind of got rid of the band-aid again. You can see that under the mask, and then the back of the mask. Then the next minifigure here is Lloyd. As you can see, he comes armed with a golden sword, so skeletons, you better watch out. You can see the torso and leg detail there. And the face print, which is a really nice face print. I love Lloyd's redesign now. Definitely better than his original design. There you can see the back detailing and his second face. And there's what that looks like under the mask if you wanted to know that. And then the back of the mask there, same as all the others. And the last minifigure here is Whiplash, and oh boy, this minifigure is not that great. With the exception of the head, which does look a lot more accurate, which is a nice thing. There you can see the comparison with the older Whiplash. As you can see, they've basically gotten rid of everything that make these skulking by getting rid of their infamous boots and the Whiplash armor piece there. Obviously the face again is more accurate than this thing, and it's a lot smaller than that head. There you can see that. Yeah, the new head is much smaller, so yeah. But he does have the same rice hat there. So yeah, I'm really not happy with the legs they decided to go with on these skeleton minifigures. They could have at least put on the little boot feet on them, and that would have kind of made up for the armor at the top, which just used the brand new kind of legacy armor there. But yeah, and then he just comes with a knife there. But yeah, the face print for the head is nice. Definitely looks accurate to how Whiplash was in the show, and I'm pretty sure it's the same face print as Cruncher, so if you get this set then you can also make Cruncher as well. And of course the back is just kind of a plain ordinary skeleton, so there's nothing special there. So yeah, that is it for Whiplash. Complaint over, rant over. Now we can take a look at the set itself. So here is the Monastery of Spinjitzu, everything that we get with the set. So obviously you can see the main monastery in the back there. Then we also do get these two little spinning things that you can put characters on. So you just put your ninja on there, and then you can, you know, drag it about and it will spin around, and it will kind of give the illusion of doing Spinjitzu. And I guess you could also put a Spinjitzu spinner on, so if you do have one of them, like Zane's here for example, you could put that on and then spin it round. I guess it's a nice play feature, but yeah, it is what it is. There you can see those. So onto the actual monastery itself. As you can see from the front there, we have got the door, and then right next to that are these two spears. Now this whole section at the front does come off. It's not connected to the back or anything. They just slide apart like so. So we've got the whole front bit here. You can see the walls here, and then all the way on this side. This one has the little cherry tree on there. And the doors, to open them, you just push them open like so, pretty simple. And then you can turn this whole thing around, and there we have got the inside of the monastery. So we've got this little training dummy here which you can spin around, and you can also move it. It is just clipped on there, so you can move that about and then have some ninja come and train with it, so you can have them swinging swords at it and hitting it around on whatever you want. So there is that, and then you can just remove that. It is just clipped on like so onto there. Then in the back we have got this little painting there. This one has got the Oni masks and Nalakan the Jin there, and some other thing, not sure what else is in there, but yeah. Then there we have got Chen and the Anacondri, as you can see on this little bit behind the door. So if we just close those. Then on the other side we do have the Overlord and Zane there fighting each other. Then all the way to this side you can see we've got all this stuff from Rise of the Snakes. We've got Garmadon, some Spinjitzu, the Great Devourer, Golden Dragon and all that. So yeah. And then over on this side we have also got another little kind of training thing. This time this one does have a, I'm not really sure what it's supposed to be, but we've got an apple and a banana there. It does also slide on this bit, and you can have someone come and you hit that down and it will reveal this little sign. Not really sure what the significance of that is, but it is there. So that one can also be removed like so. They just clip on there. And then moving up, you can see we've got this little bit here where it kind of dips down, and that is where this connects onto the main front side of the monastery. So you can see there is this little bit here where you can see a bit showing. Then all you have to do is just slot the two together and they will stay together. So nothing is connected using any studs. They do just slide apart like so, but it makes so you can easily put the two together and get the full monastery. Then you can just easily pull this bit off and then get access to the inside of the main thing. So here it is, the main monastery itself. As you can see right there, we've got a little teapot with some tea, and that is where you can of course sit or stand Sensei Wu. You know, he can just sit there and tell Kai that he failed. You've also got two little spots right next to there to sit a minifigure. So you can just sit Wu here if you want to, like so, and then he can be watching as the ninja train next to his tea. You can see the little banners in the back there. Just remove Wu so you can see that. Got two of them there. We've got the little glass window pane at the back. And moving this all the way around, you can see everything we've got. You can see the two little glass panes at the back of this here, and that is an action feature. As you can see, we've got the nunchucks of lightning and the scythe of quakes on there, so they just clip on there and stay there. And then you can see this bit sticking out, and you just hit that and it will launch this golden chicken out. No idea why that is in there, but it's a nice little play feature, and I'll just kind of show you that again. If you want to see it, maybe go from the side this time. So you can see you just hit that down and then the golden chicken will fly out like so. And yeah, to put it back together, it's pretty simple. You just push the doors shut, and then from the back it does look pretty plain, but there you can see how that all works. And again, this from the back, there is no interior sadly, but it's not too big of a problem. And we have got this little thing that you can turn. You can push it forwards and backwards. I'll show you what that does in just a second. Moving up, there you can see we've got these shurikens of ice. They just clip on here, so you can remove them if you want to and give them to Zane, or you can just keep them up there in the roof. And there is a little window in there as well. Moving up, you can see we've got another window, and then we've just got the little flags, and yeah, you can see as we move all the way up, and there's the very top of the monastery. So moving back down, and then we'll turn all the way around again. So down at this side, you can see we've got that little glass pane there, and then this one has a little sword, so you can come and have your ninja train, so they can hit that round, and then that will spin around and reveal the sword of fire. So that just sits at the back there, and yeah, you can just pull this sword, turn it, either way it works, so you can turn it that way or that way, and then you can close it again and just have that there. That just works on this, really, I think that is a new gear piece. I've never seen that before, but yeah. And then you can see we've got all these little bits on the roof which are nice. They've really built that up quite well. And you can see the shuriken in the back there just peeking through. And then yeah, more on the roof. And then down here is where that little thing was sticking out of the back. So what you do is you just push that in and it will pop this staircase thing out, and then you just twist it and it will swing this around. So yeah, you just twist that round like so, and the knife will come up so you can have a ninja dodge it, or if there's a skeleton trying to get in. So let's have Whiplash here be trying to break into the monastery. You can just swing that and knock him off there like so. So yeah, that is a pretty fun little thing, and then you can just pull it back, and yeah, it doesn't stay in. There is like no clipping mechanism, so it is pretty flimsy. If you lift this up, it can kind of spin around like so, you know. It will just spin around like that and then get stuck. But yeah, it's a nice little feature, so you know, don't want any skeletons breaking into the monastery. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the set. So again, Yeah, you've got more detail in. They have used those teacup pieces really well here to build up the detail on there. And then just one last look, there you can see the flags from the front and the little window pane there, and once again the shuriken and the roof. So yeah, that's basically all there is to the monastery. So now let's get on to taking a look at the instructions. So taking a look at the instructions, here you can see we do get one big book here. Yeah, it's front of the box. We've got the little thing there you can scan to get the instructions digitally. Let me just get straight into that. Then at the back, the advertisements. You can see we've got the little win there with Lloyd, piece count. And then we've got the whole featured in season 1 thing, where you can just scan that to see the monastery in action. We've got the little features of the set, everything that it can do. So yeah. And then this little advertisement for the Lego Life app. And then we just have the build. So yeah, overall onto the ratings for this set. I'm going to have to give this set a 10. This is definitely the best set from the Legacy Wave. They have really captured the essence of the original Monastery really well. And obviously this is one of the only sets from this wave that isn't a remake of something that originally came out, because the original Monastery was just kind of a tiny little section of it. So yeah, overall I would definitely recommend this for any fan of Ninjago, new or old. Since I know that they are bringing back the monastery in the show now for the 100 episode special thing. So yeah, definitely would recommend this one. It is a great way to get all 6 ninja really easily in their legacy suits. Obviously this is really the only set that you need from the Legacy Wave, and then you've already got all 6 ninja and Sensei Wu, and the little inclusion of Whiplash is a nice addition as well. So yeah, overall that's pretty much it for this set. So please do like, comment, subscribe, share. This is a brand new channel, of course, which I am trying to get kickstarted. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.